How's it going, guys? So we're continuing to demolish the house. I sent the drone up here before these guys kept going after it. Wanted to get one last shot of the house. But this video, you're going to notice a large gap in the action. I was away for a meeting the one day, so I gave the camera to my wife. She got some clips. And then it was actually the next morning. They were getting started. They were just trying to pick away at things, slowly take the house down. And the whole house just ended up kind of coming down a lot quicker than they were planning. It worked out fine. It just, I don't have it on video.
We're taking down the old house.
Yeah, and what are we gonna do?
A new house.
The demo guy was saying these log houses, they're kind of built a little differently. They're tied together more, so it's hard to piece them apart like you can with a normal stick frame house. So then he's just working at picking through it here, saving as much wood as he can and burning wood that he can and putting the rest in the dumpster. Sorry you guys didn't quite get to see everything. Tried to show some of it, and we're just glad it's down and we're getting ready to start digging out the new house soon. It's got a small fire going all day. Don't want it to get too big, but burning some of the wood. Got a pile of floor joists that were in decent shape on the second floor. And there's some shorter beams they're saving for us here. This morning I want to work at getting this robot scraper going. Run it over to the shop because they're having some trouble with it. The one wheel went bad, we replaced it, and it was still not running straight. The one side seems to not be running quite right. Wondering if the one bearing is starting to go bad. Also, this rubber scraper blade is starting to go bad. I'm gonna change that as well. To check the bearing, I need to take these bolts off around the outside here. I got this taken apart. The bearing is spinning fine. Doesn't really seem to be holding back too much. I don't know if these motors, if they just go bad all at once or if they start getting weaker. I guess I would need to ask an expert that question. I couldn't really tell anything from this side, so I took the other side apart to compare them. And the bearing spins just as easy on this side. The motor could be slightly weaker, but I was looking at the tires and measuring these, and they're the same tire, but the one had gone bad, and we took it to the local tire shop, had them fill it up with foam, better foam. The tires we get from Lely, they go bad so quick. Once they put that new foam in, they inflated it a little bit fuller and actually gained quite a bit of diameter. So I think that's our main issue, is just the diameter difference. Even though it's the same tire, it's just inflated a little bit more. So the issue that we have is the tire doesn't go bad, but it becomes detached from the rim, spins on it, and then it's no good. So we just cut the old foam out and had them put a tube and re-foam it with a commercial grade foam, and they filled it a little fuller, so that wouldn't happen as easy. Original was about 11¼ inches, and this one's over 11½, so that's definitely gonna make a difference. I think what I'm gonna do is get the tire shop to do the same thing with this other tire. You can see it's already starting to bulge there anyway. It's probably gonna go bad soon. And then we'll have identical tires. Yeah, took it all apart for no good reason. So I got everything put back together. I'm gonna change this rubber scraper now. It's just 10 bolts to take out.
Oh, look, it's going bad. bad.
Yeah, it was already going bad.
The tube is disintegrating.
We got the foam filling out. Get a new tube and better foam put in it. Hopefully we'll get that wheel back by tomorrow and get that thing rolling again. I need to bed the heifer barn up now, and I have a new machine we're gonna be trying out. So this is a Hoover square bale spreader. So it's similar to the round bale spreader that we had tried a while back, but this is made to roll a square bale long ways across. The brand is Hoover. They make the silage facer that we have and some other products. It's a local guy that builds these. It'll definitely be interesting to see how it works here. I'm gonna spread 1 or 2 square bales up at the older end, and then the younger ones I want to put sawdust in because it just helps keep them drier. We stuck this concrete block in here last year. The idea is if they want to hide behind the breeze, if it's blowing in this way at all, they can get some shelter back there. I'm not sure if it makes a big difference, but sometimes they like to lay on that side, sometimes back here, so I think they might like it. Okay, girls. I guess I'll go through and sweep this feed in, that way it draws some of them forward. It actually warmed up enough today that these ceiling fans are running a little bit. It's not enough to keep this all dry. Definitely need to throw bedding in. They said the easiest way to load a bale into that spreader is to have a concrete wall to push against. That would be a perfect spot, except the ag bag's in the way still. We'll have to do it up here at the commodity barn. That wasn't hard to load. Easier than the round bale one was. I'm ready to load up a second bale. I think I was running it the wrong direction there for a bit, and I kind of got it to bind. Once it gets to rolling like that, it works really well. Now I'm gonna get 1 scoop of sawdust for those youngest calves. This is what we bed with. Sort of looks like sand, but it's just a heavy sawdust. I think they grind up particle board to make this stuff, but it's really absorbent. It's not necessarily best for free stalls though. Sometimes we wonder if we should be running more of a shavings. I don't know though. Everybody has their own ideas of what works good. This is the worst time of year for these young heifers. We have these nice, clear, cool days, and then all of a sudden it warms up, gets rainy. The air just has a lot of moisture in it. I like to keep a good eye on that first group, make sure they're eating, check temperatures, and if they get pneumonia, we need to treat them with something to help with that. So that bale spreader worked pretty well. That first bale was binding some. I don't think I was doing it quite right. The second bale went better. I think after doing a few more bales, I'll get pretty good at it. Square bales can be kind of a pain to spread out, and that thing did a really good job at fluffing it all up and spreading it out. We'll have to do it some more next week, see how it goes. So we can go over and look at the house one more time, and then I'll wrap this video up. I really wish I had my camera out this morning when everything fell. I just barely got to see it, and I was right away, I was like, man, I should have had my camera out. That would have been cool to have on record. Yeah, well, I'm at least thankful I got to see it. I almost completely missed it. I don't know if I'll be done today. Looks like a good bit of a mess there yet. Still picking out logs to save. We got a bunch sitting here on the trailer. So yeah, some old growth right there. Don't forget to check out our merch. The link is in the description below the video. Appreciate everyone who bought something. All right, have a good one, guys.